Nobody doesn't like TJ, a notable episode of Disney's Recess, Season 3, Episode 45, or Season 4, Episode 28, depending on who's broadcasting. Recess, to many 90s kids, is considered a cartoon classic. The story follows a group of friends: TJ, Vince, Spinelli, Gretchen, Mikey, and Gus. 6 kids who attend 3rd Street Elementary School. Every single day, 1 hour is something non-negotiable, exciting, and something every kid on the show and watching the show look forward to: Recess. Each episode, the kids find themselves in a chaotic turn of events, such as Mikey ripping his pants to Gus being targeted by the schoolyard bully. As kids, these are situations we naturally fear. Humiliation and anxiety amongst kids was a disease. Being the new kid sucks. Everybody has their clique. Everyone has some sort of game that's their specialty. But along with the fears in the episodes, there also existed lessons to learn from. Today, we're going to be studying episode 45 of season 3. Nobody doesn't like TJ. The episode starts at 3rd Street during the iconic recess hour. The group is drudging on sad thoughts that TJ isn't present to enjoy recess alongside them. The kids hear a commotion nearby and find another student named Gordy hard at work on a handheld game called Ducks on a Pond. He seems to be dominating and is, in his words, unflappable. Vince, being the competitive game type he is successful at the game. The kids mention how sad it is that TJ isn't around to enjoy the game. But Gordy, well, he's not upset about it in the slightest.
What's that supposed to mean? Well, let's just say TJ Detweiler isn't as popular as he thinks.
That's not a very funny joke, Gordy.
Who's joking? Are you actually suggesting that you don't like TJ? Do I need to spell it out for you with math? Me minus TJ equals good. Get it?
The group is surprised and TJ arrives shortly later. They immediately ask about the beef between him and Gordy, but TJ assures them there is no beef between both kids. This is surprising to TJ because, according to him, everyone likes him. Upside Down Girl, the Diggers, even Lawson, his worst enemy.
Hey Lawson, do you like me?
Of course I like you, Dirtweiler. Especially when I'm kicking your keister at sports.
But Lawson, you never kick my keister at sports.
Oh, yeah. But you're still an okay guy.
This quick scene represents a kid that many of us once knew in school. That one kid that just got along with everyone, even their rivals, whether in sports or in academics. It's something that a ton of kids wish they could feel, actually. This also speaks to the reputation that TJ has with 3rd Street Elementary. There's quite a few many episodes where he strives to make a difference or help people with their problems. It's something that sets him apart from his friends. He also has this strong rapport with many of the teachers. TJ refuses to take this lying down and tries his best to win Gordy over. He even tries to offer him brownies, unaware that Gordon is allergic to the nuts in the brownies, which doesn't help him in the slightest. Now TJ doubles down and his friends begin to notice his obsession forming, and Gretchen makes a good point.
Gordy's not that good in science. I could tutor him.
But, Teach, you're not good in science either.
True, but Gretchen could tutor me, then I could tutor Gordy.
This is getting a little weird, Teach.
Yeah, it's like the more Gordy dislikes you, the more you want him to like you.
A textbook case. People seem to always want the things they cannot have.
And it's interesting how true this is. Many people don't seem to learn a valuable lesson of what you want may not necessarily be for you. But instead of acceptance, that desire grows to obsession. I noticed people do this a ton in dating, actually. One person may be interested, but the other person is not, and sometimes the rejected don't take it too easily. It's funny seeing TJ even attempt reverse psychology and tell Gordy he doesn't care if they're friends or not. But Gordy doubles down, actually, relieved that he doesn't have to attend any more of TJ's birthday parties. It's pretty interesting seeing that this is something that Gordy has always been a part of, whether or not his parents told him that he had to, or he just did it for reputation's sake. I mean, why even keep showing up to the birthday parties? Is he being forced to, Or is he just doing it out of reputation and he doesn't want a lot of people asking why he doesn't show up? But it's pretty interesting that he would do this years after year after year, going to a birthday party, pretty much dealing with someone that he doesn't even like. That's pretty weird to me. You'd think this would be the moment where TJ taps out. Nope. TJ decides a much larger plan, which starts with getting Gordy in trouble with Miss Finster. It's really weird seeing Finster get upset about grass, especially on a school field where, the kids are and they play at every single day. With the two in detention, TJ takes Gordy on a journey, showing exactly how clever he is. His passageways lead to some cool places. The school kitchen filled with ice cream, a hatch that leads to Principal Prickly's office, and Knarf and the gang, also known as the Pale Kids, a group of genius kids whose names they actually say backwards. It's actually pretty interesting to hear.
His name is Frank, but here in room 51 it's cool to say names backwards.
Oh, I see.
Guys, this is Gordy.
Gondor Primulan, E-Drog.
Yeah, Gondor.
He even prepares comics and unreleased games that the brainy kids have access to. It's crazy seeing the amount of depths TJ goes through learning so much about Gordy, just to get the kid to like him. It's kind of a mimic of how people will stalk someone on social media in order to learn more about them rather than just, talking to them. It's also pretty understanding as to why TJ never really stresses over losing time on recess. I mean, we understand it's the important thing for the kids, but with so much access to his fingertips, he has plenty to keep him satisfied. It seems the two become really close, but despite this, Gordy still doesn't like TJ. And he has no reason. He just doesn't, which seems a little weird to me. TJ, however, accepts the lesson that not everyone is going to like him, which is hilarious when Finster denies this, saying she always likes him. I actually like this episode, and it's pretty interesting watching it as an adult. When you're a kid, you don't really take much with these lessons, but realizing how much 90s cartoons really understood kids and understood some of the things that we go through. Being accepted is something that all kids want. I know I definitely did, and a lot of people I knew definitely did. We were even willing to do the most obscene or weird things to get kids to think that we were cool, whether or not that's being the class clown or trying to play a sport or be part of some type of team, so that way people would see us as valuable individuals. Kids always want this. And watching Recess again, I find it pretty interesting how these kind of stories relate so much to me when I was a child. And as an adult, how much I understand them a little bit more. These are actually going to be a new line of videos that I'm going to be doing here on the channel. As you guys know, I do hit some of the 90s nostalgic stuff, and I'm looking forward to doing more of these. I hope you guys actually like this video, and let me know what your favorite Recess episode is and what you liked about this particular episode. And I will catch you guys in the next one.